My daughter was in the hospital, so I asked my husband for $2,000 for her medical bills. He snapped at me and called me a spendthrift. Is $800 a month not enough for you? If you can't afford her, send her to an orphanage. I cried and sat in the hospital hallway all night that day. Later, a wealthy benefactor gave me an unlimited card. Early this new year, I bought my daughter a full set of custom-made New Year clothes, fresh abalone and lobster, and even stuffed the fridge full of king crab. My husband finally lost it. He screamed at me. I only give you this little money every month. Where did you get all this stuff? I sneered to myself. So he does know how little he gives me to live on. It's all on sale at the mall. Didn't cost much. I brushed him off casually. Then I turned around and went into the bedroom to put away the new clothes I'd bought our daughter that day. When I came back out, Chu Jianwei was pale with rage, holding a shopping receipt for $18,800. He threw it at my face like it was proof of a crime. The sharp paper almost left a cut on my cheek. Liu Ruyan, you spent nearly $2,000 on all this seafood. This stupid king crab alone cost over $3,000. You're just a useless housewife no one would even want to pick up. Where did you get all this money? I stared at Chu Jianwei and blinked innocently. I saved it. With the living expenses you give me $800 a month, right? I barely spend anything besides groceries, cooking, and utility bills. I saved up a lot over the year. Bullshit! Chu Jianwei grabbed his hair in frustration. I give you $800, not $80,000. Do you think everyone's as dumb as you are? Watching this unfold, I almost laughed. Chu Jianwei makes $2,000 a month, yet he was terrified I'd turn into a lazy slob during my 2 years as a stay-at-home mom. So he only gave me $800 a month for living costs. That money had to cover all my daughters and my daily expenses, plus the house's water, electricity, and gas bills. I could only work part-time at the market every day to barely keep the household running. Last New Year's Eve, I worked half a month straight at the market's pork stall just to afford a decent New Year's Eve dinner. But the second Chu Jianwei saw that dinner, his face dropped immediately. He said, "Honey, who doesn't have a king crab at their New Year's Eve dinner these days? I give you plenty of living expenses. Can't you save a little? My parents don't even live with us. This one meal is your chance to show you care. Shouldn't you go all out?" I burst into tears on the spot, grabbed my hair and screamed, "You only give me $800 a month, not $80,000. You know damn well I can't afford a king crab." I never thought that just 1 year later, those exact words would come out of Chu Jianwei's mouth. Chu Jianwei clearly didn't believe my explanation. I was washing cherries for my daughter in the kitchen when he pulled out all his bank books and cards. He called every bank one by one. "Hello? Yes? I need to check all the transactions on this account from the first half of the year. Are you sure all the spending and transfers were made by me? No way my wife withdrew money using our marriage license? Really?" Chu Jianwei yelled into the phone, spitting everywhere, desperate to find proof I'd stolen money from his account. I remember when we first got married, Chu Jianwei gave me his whole paycheck. I made 5 times what he did, and I covered all household expenses. But when I had to stay home full-time because of our daughter's congenital breathing problems, Chu Jianwei took all my money under the excuse of medical bills. From then on, my savings became his savings, and he kept all his accounts secret from me. I couldn't spend a penny without his permission. When I was the breadwinner, he only gave me $3,000 of his salary but demanded I buy him $5,000 leather shoes. When it was my turn, he called me reckless with money and said $800 a month would keep me in line. Chu Jianwei stayed on the phone for over an hour. When he confirmed not a penny was missing from his accounts, he took a deep breath and stood in front of me with a cold stare. He demanded sternly, "Liu Ruyan, tell me the truth. Are you cheating on me?" Right as he said that, I got a message from my wealthy benefactor. He told me to rest during the New Year holiday and that he'd hang out with me when he got back from Sanya. I sent back a cute emoji, and right after that, another $50,000 hit my account. Rich guys really are the best. They just send you money out of nowhere. Liu Ruyan, I'm talking to you. Are you deaf? I'd just gotten $50,000, so I was in a great mood. I smiled at Chu Jianwei's accusation. Honey, don't be ridiculous. Who'd want a useless old housewife like me? Why would some rich guy throw money at me when he could have any young pretty girl? Chu Jianwei seemed to realize something. He suddenly ran into the bedroom and grabbed my full set of Chanel cosmetics from my vanity. No way, this isn't right. Liu Ruyan, you never wore makeup before. Look at you, you look like a ghost. Do you even act like a good wife and mother anymore? I tilted my head and checked my reflection in the TV screen. My lips were red, my teeth were white, and every strand of my hair was perfectly styled. I don't know if I look like a good wife and mom, but I definitely look way better than I did 2 years ago when I was haggard and messy, sitting alone in the pediatric ER with our daughter, hooked up to an IV. Honey, didn't you say even stay-at-home moms should dress up to please you? I'll stop wearing makeup if you don't like it. My calm, indifferent attitude finally pushed Chu Jianwei over the edge. He smashed all the expensive cosmetics he just carried out onto the floor. Liu Ruyan, explain yourself. If you don't, I'm divorcing you right now. Divorce? Perfect. I've been waiting months for Chu Jianwei to bring it up first. I wanted to divorce him the second I met my wealthy benefactor, but he told me it was better if Chu Jianwei asked for it. That way, I'd come out on top in this marriage.